Afternoon, everyone. Trevor Thompson, TNT Pressure Cleaning. We finished up a house wash today, and it was really just a gutter brightening and soffit cleaning, and then the customer wanted their pool deck done and a screened-in patio. So I'm going to show you what the flashing, the gutters, the soffits all look like, and there's a lot of things that could be done. The roof could be done, the driveway needs to be done, but they're on a limited budget, so we don't want to press them too much, and they know the quality of work that we do. So in the near future, they'll schedule with us. So as I run through the video, you're going to see lots of things that probably still are dirty. Now, I want to make everyone aware of when we are cleaning the gutters and soffits, solution is going to be dripping down on the house. So it's absolutely imperative that not only that you pre-treat with water the house itself, and that'll knock off a lot of dust and grime, spider webs, wasp nests, things of that nature. And then the solution, as it works its way down, although it's not a house wash where you're laying solution on from bottom to top and really coating it and allowing it to penetrate, you're still getting that wash down effect. So any mold or mildew that's there generally comes right up. I do want to show you guys one thing. I'm going to do I'm going to use a hand truck, and I'm going to put it's about a 25-gallon drum attached to the hand truck, and that will allow me to tote around 15 gallons or so of SH, and I think it's a great idea. Rob Anderson from Clean Power Wash out of Salisbury, Maryland, gave me the idea, and although it's not practical when you're up on a roof and in tight areas, to do a house wash and to pick up, I run 30 feet of hose, so the hose can go 30 feet from the bucket one way, 30 feet from the other, but to have to pick that bucket up all the time, I'm going to use some tie downs. Picking that bucket up all the time gets a little tiresome. So here are a couple of tie downs that aren't getting any use, and so we're going to put them to use. We're going to put this drum, we're going to attach this drum, and you can see this had pool chemical in there. Now, I'm not sure the exact amount of gallons, but I'm assuming it's probably more closer to 15 gallons. So even if we can push 10 gallons in there, that would be fantastic, as opposed to running a large, this is actually an 8-gallon bucket right here that is fantastic. This is your normal 5-gallon bucket, and there's another 5-gallon bucket right there. So that's a great bucket for up on a roof when you're X-jetting, because you attach this lid right here, and your siphon hose with your filter goes straight through that. So if that bucket spills over, nothing's going to come out. This is the bucket I normally use because it's 8 gallons and it carries a lot of SH. I can put a full, 2.5 jug in there with another 2.5 gallons of water and some surfactant. It's 5 gallons. I still got 3 gallons to the top. But here I can put 2 of these jerry jugs, which are 2.5 gallons apiece, which would give me 5 gallons. So I'd put 5 gallons of SH in there, and then 5 gallons of water in there with some surfactant, Agent Clean, Eliminator, whatever you want to use. This is just kind of a backup bucket. We stick some things in here. Always keep some spare sprayers. This has vinegar in there. This is a chemical resistant ZEP sprayer. You can pick those up at Lowe's. You can put oxalic acid in there if you want. That wide mouth is also a chemical sprayer as well. You can put SH in there. You can put anything you want in there. A lot of times I'll climb up a ladder with some Dawn and just some water to get to scrub the mud dauber nests off. So anyway, we're going to attach this to a hand truck, and you can see the hand truck right there. And don't get the tires that inflate, because they may seem like cool 4x4 tires, but once one goes flat, you're going to really regret. So get tubeless tires. This is a very inexpensive hand truck. The arms go up. It's rated for about 150 pounds, and it works. And it's compact. And of course, I'm very mobile, so I like things to be very compact. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you on a quick walk, and we're going to see these soffits. Now, keep in mind that these soffits are in excess of 20 years old, and so everything is not going to come off. And you certainly don't want to push water up in there. So if you're running a hot mix, that's going to remove all of your organic matter. And then your cleaning process is relatively non-aggressive with an X-Jet. And then your rinsing process is obviously very light. So Trevor Thompson, TNT Pressure Cleaning, dynamite service with explosive service. Dynamite service with explosive results. After about 5 hours of cleaning, it's kind of hard to put your words together. 386-453-4213. Give me a call, schedule to get on our calendar. So we're gonna take a look at the house here. We made sure to keep a lot of water on that garage because that was freshly painted. And you can just see the condition that the flashing is in. Absolutely beautiful, came out bright white. What do you think, guys? Absolutely gorgeous or what? And we look at the peak up top. Let's see if we can get that for you guys. See if we can get in there. There's the peaks. Okay, so that is the work. We made sure to make sure that all the video cameras are rinsed down and that type of thing. We can look around the other side. We did gutter brightening here, so you can see what that looks like here. And you know, of course, we dusted off the fence. We kept the walls nice and wet, and so the house wash came out absolutely beautiful, to be quite honest with you. And you know, for the age of the soffits that they're in, they came out really, really nice. So now you're gonna see some oxidized areas here, and LA Awesome or Gutter Butter will work really, really well to take off any tiger striping that may occur. And I actually showed the homeowner that earlier today. I broke out some LA Awesome and I did a piece of fascia that runs the entire length of his back porch screen. So you can see the age on these, and you can see how that stuff will not come off. Guys, don't sit there and try to blast it off. It's not coming off. There's absolutely no way to remove that. That is as clean as they're going to get. You're pushing water behind the house at that point. So as you can see, the gutters here look really fantastic, nice and bright all the way down. House looks great. And we'll walk you in the back really quick and show you what that's gonna look like. Yeah, I just wanna let everybody know, you know, when you're cleaning soffits, you're gonna run a 45-degree angle, and you cannot be pushing water behind the house because you will create more harm than good. So this is the screened-in patio that we cleaned today, and there's a lot of paint. It's ready to be painted. There's a lot of areas that you cannot, that was treated with a tip, X-Jet nozzle. Surface cleaner would tear that thing to shreds. So here's the deck that we cleaned up today. We have a lot of puddle spots, areas that just will not take it. We cleaned up all this little rock garden here, and if I walk you along, you can see the rest of the pool deck. I'm gonna wipe my shoes off so I don't get anything on this pool deck, and you can see how nice that came out. You can see how beautiful that came out. And then take a look at that fireplace. I don't know if you guys will refer to the previous video, but that fireplace had a lot of mold and mildew and algae on there, and that just looks fantastic. There's the screened-in enclosure. This we treated with LA Awesome, and that got all of that black staining that was along there. And this fascia piece here was also treated with LA Awesome. Guys, that was black after pressure cleaning. So after I removed the organic matter with SH and surfactant, I was left with a big black line all the way across. And I'm not talking tiger striping, I'm talking cloud of black. I took LA Awesome, I sprayed that on there, half my rag dry, half my rag wet. Do not let it set for more than 2 minutes, and that's the end result. There's the rest of the patio deck cleaning that we did with the X-Jet nozzle, treating it with SH. We also did this bench here that needed to be restored, and it is. That rock wall and the front of this shed. You can refer to my Facebook business page to see pictures of that shed and what it looked like prior to me coming out. And then there's the rest of the gutter run that we did today. Thank you so much for coming out. Have a great day, everyone. Trevor Thompson, TNT Pressure Cleaning. Bye-bye.